Busy week. Would like to say I mentioned our gauntlet program last Tuesday night, which was this past Monday. Our introduction to Mountain Rush. We had a downtown business meeting on Friday that I worked with Terry and Old Town Covington and tried to schedule at least 3 to 4 times a year. We had a wonderful attendance last Friday morning. Our downtown small business energy is exciting. We just had very good conversation. A lot of things are happening in and around the downtown community and all over Covington. We made comment last Tuesday night about a lot of renovation of some homes and things of that nature. Just across the street, Mr. Phillips has bought that building, and as you saw this evening coming into town, he is returning it back to some of the original appearance. His goal is to get the cosmetic part done and then see what interest individuals or businesses may have before he goes in and puts a huge investment on the inside. But the building looks nice. I did catch him last week and thanked him, as I do others, for their investment in Covington and moving forward in a speedy direction the way we are right now. So much appreciated. A couple things coming up. Hydrant flushing will be April the 8th through the 19th. So for those citizens in attendance, we do that twice a year. It's in respect to our firefighters and open up lines and things like that. So you will be notified. If by any chance we happen to turn on the hydrant and it creates a little gully near where you live, please do not hesitate to contact the Public Works office or the City Manager's office, and we will get that fixed. But that is strictly a preventive maintenance that we do twice a year over the last several years since I've been involved with our Public Works Department. Spring cleanup scheduled for April the 29th through May the 10th, the week of April 29th on that side of the tracks, the dry run side, and then the following week, the south side of Covington. So again, we look forward to providing that service to our citizens here in Covington and doing what we enjoy doing, working for our people. I thought that was Russell Wilson letting you know he's coming to Pittsburgh. so anyway, a couple of those things. Rivermont was made aware just within the last few days from Governor Youngkin's office that the Rivermont School building has just been awarded $2.1 million. That, in addition to some monies we gained several months ago, we're probably pushing the $3 million mark. The architect was met with Anthony Lowry a couple weeks ago to polish up a few things. So we are on target, hopefully, to bid our housing project at the former Rivermont School building, and look forward to that because we know the need for housing in our community. So again, excited about that. I have been invited on March the 27th to the wonderful city of Richmond, Virginia, by the Virginia Association of Destination Marketing Organization. I am to give a presentation on our sport complex. I certainly was glad to accept the invitation. I think the city of Salem and one other community will be there to speak of their sport complexes and the recreation tourism and the benefit that it means to a community. But with a small smile, I say that it speaks well of Covington, Virginia, and the efforts that we continue to make and the investment we have made in our sport complex. And it's, as I tell people, outside of Walmart the day before Christmas, that is probably the most heavily visited place in the Allegheny Highlands. So very proud of our staff and what we've accomplished over there, and look forward to that presentation on March the 27th. This past Saturday night, we had our annual chamber dinner. proud to say that the Barnwood Blessings was recognized for Small Business of the Year Award. Formal and Florals was recognized for the Dogwood Award. And it speaks of a direction that we're moving in downtown Covington and here in our community. Just so pleased with those two recognitions on Saturday evening. And also, I know that the 1st of April is right around the corner, and Teresa Hammond will be retiring. And I'd like to say on behalf of myself and City Covington staff, we appreciate her years of service to the chamber and working with Covington and Allegheny Highlands, and wish her well in her retirement. March the 23rd, Tea Party across the street at Good News. Spring Craft Show across the street at Good News. Then we have our gathering with the Rabbit, and we'll gather out here at Mid-City Mall about 1:45, 2 o'clock. And the Rabbit and the kids will hop down Main Street and have a big time. And then we'll go down to the park and hunt and gather up a bunch of eggs. And the Rabbit will smile for a good hour or so taking pictures. And we look forward to that event and appreciate our Recreation Department continuing to put that together. And working with Old Town Covington, Good News Church, and some other downtown businesses to make Easter celebration what it is for our children. Tomorrow, we have a Allegheny Highlands Small Business Stakeholders meeting. I am part of that stakeholder. I unfortunately will be unable to attend, as I have the blessings of being on a Zoom from the time the sun comes up till it goes down tomorrow. Terry will be our lead representing City Hall, City of Covington. We have Brian Brown, Southeast Rural Community Assistance Project, Devin Jornet, Economic Recovery Corporation, and Scott Tate, who has a PhD, and he's Associate Director for Community Innovation from Virginia Tech. They're coming up to have some chat with our folks. They're here to tour Covington and see all the wonderful things that are going on. And again, all of these things are adding up to Covington becoming a designated Virginia Main Street program. We are working diligently in that direction to become a designated Virginia Main Street program. As once we do that, it opens up a number of windows for grants and improvements in our downtown. So we look forward to that meeting tomorrow and all the wonderful things that will come about that. Also, let you know that we are working diligently with our school, not only from the athletic field end of things, which we have experienced a wet spring, but they have ran into some challenges in Lowmore at the high school, and our Public Works Department has been Johnny on the spot to assist, work along with our Allegheny County comrades, and just proud of our staff and being Johnny on the spot to aid the needs down there. Last week's City Council meeting, I want to thank City Council for acknowledging the mistakes that were made in writing on the performance agreement and the deed of gift at the 410 main project. Today we had our IDA meeting that was brought before the IDA for their approval. Unanimously, it was approved, and we continue to move forward in a very good direction with our project at 410 on Main. So we thank the IDA for their due diligence, and the investors as well for their vision of what we hope to become down at the other end of Main Street. And finally, just to let folks know that we are busy in Covington, Virginia. And I hope you're seeing a lot of things in addition to the daffodils and the Bradford pears that will be probably in full bloom in the next 2 days. We are in the process of a lead pipe survey that is nationwide going on. We received grant monies to perform this project. Our engineering firm is on top of it, and we anticipate getting started just about any day now. We've done our homework and all the preliminary needs. Backflow prevention, another rule, law that is in effect in the state of Virginia. So restaurants and businesses, you'll be seeing us pretty soon with backflow preventers on properties to take care of our water source. Flow meter installation, again, we're getting involved in our huge I&I project, a $6 million grant project. So the flow meter installation will be going in to see where we as a city may have some issues with lines and such. Our EQ basin with hands clasped, hope to be to the tune of wrapping up very close to March the 25th. All of these projects that I've mentioned to you have come from due diligence of our central accounting staff, grant management, our engineer firms, the city staff, and grant writing. So we're on top of the things that are becoming mandates across the continental United States, the state of Virginia, and the city of Covington, Virginia. As I mentioned to you last week, and for those that have had a chance to get down by Casey Field, the field house project is underway. We're moving earth and look forward to that project. Our project on Lexington Avenue that I refer to as the Nettleton is moving along very well. The city, from the public end of things, is about ready to walk away on our portion, and the private partner is busy with greenhouses going up, and we actually started planting plugs today of flowers, and I know that made at least one man very happy to be able to get his fingers in the soil and plant the flowers. So really excited about that. Our public works facility, again, is getting a facelift and being addressed. The pocket park, we finally got some good weather. We're moving diligently along with that. For those that have been down to the sport complex, there is some land that is being cleared. I will say is stay tuned. I just need to see what we've got with the clearing that we're doing. We hope to be addressing some blight with sidewalk and all up at the corner of Maple and Hawthorne. We have a large sewer project to be installed along Lexington Avenue across from the middle school with our Nettleton project. Again, our paving, as I presented to you last Tuesday night, to the tune of $795,000. Sidewalk, we have $100,000 invested in it. Those are going out the bid. We have our street painting, and I appreciate you folks calling to my attention some concerns with churches and businesses about the faded paint. We recognize that. I do not have an answer why we didn't paint streets prior to today, but we're on top of it, and we're working in that direction to get our streets painted. So paving could start just about any day. With milling, we have a lot of milling to do, and then we'll follow right straight up with our paving. And our Mid-City Mall parking lot, for those, and we will inconvenience some folks for a point in time, but as I tell people, the benefit is well outweigh the inconvenience. So our plan is to do some sidewalk work, some cosmetic work, and some paving of our Mid-City Mall parking lot to make that a more welcoming place to be. Any questions, Joe?
Amen. One question.
Yes, sir.
The milling that comes up when you pave, what do we do with that?
We take it up to Pine Street and store it in a big pile, and we use it in alleys, and sometimes when we dig a big hole, we use it as fuel material.
I just wanted to make sure that we
Yes,
kept it to
yeah,
use.
we capture it all. Yes, sir.
Okay, that was it.
Any questions?
The lead pipe thing that's coming up, is that for inside homes or the outside?
We'll be responsible to getting it to the property owner, and then if it's detected after the fact, then that will be turned over to you.
So we'll know where it's coming from, either inside my house or outside of the pipe?
Yes.
Okay.
Our due diligence right now, as we're under the mandate, is to begin the survey to identify where, if, and there was a certain point in time after that lead pipe was no longer used, so we went back and
I'm sure we got it in the house and.
Yeah, and I'm sure all of us
I need to get rid of it because it's like,
yeah.
I don't have any water pressure inside now.
Yeah, so, but yeah, and we'll let everybody know where we're at with that. All right, good. All right, yes, sir.
A reminder, council, when you get near the end, the joint meeting next week on the, I believe it's the 19th, with school board.
School, yeah.
Joint meeting with schools. So you may not want to adjourn, but continue.
Yes, us and the county with the school budget next 19th.
Yeah.
Yeah, down at the county.
What time?
6 o'clock.
You bringing food, Rebecca?
Yeah, they're feeding us dinner.
And thank you, BB. It's one of those things that we've been so busy with a whole bunch of stuff, that one slipped through. And one last thing, finally, Becky, thank you for stepping in tonight. Welcome. We'll see you first Tuesday, second Tuesday in April, I'm sure. So, but anyway, thank you. And I need to send out, and I hope she's watching on live stream. Kyla, thank you so very much for your services to City Council and to myself, keeping us organized on Tuesday nights. It has been a joy working with Kyla. She and Becky and Lisa, I could not ask for any three better ladies to help guide me in this City Hall building. She's been wonderful to work with. I wish her all the best. I will say, and I heard someone speak earlier, she's going to work for a good man down the road in Chuck. The only thing that I'm not sure about Chuck, if he sings quite as good George Strait in the hallways of City Hall as Alan does. So, but anyway, we wish her well, and David, please pass on the flowers, the balloons, and the card is from us. And,
I thought y'all got me flowers.
and well, you can tell her that. So,
Oh, that's next week.
yeah. But we wish her well in her health and wish her well and best wishes going down the road. And again, thanks so very much.